Hey, how y'all doing? Me, I'm glad you asked. I spent about 3 hours tinkering with the webcam because I thought it looked good. Then I watch it back, and I don't know why, but my eyes look real fucking weird in the glossy and grainy or something, and it don't look as good as I thought it did. So I've been sitting here trying to learn camera etiquette. I don't know if there's a big difference or not right now. I mean, it always look better on stream, and then when I watch it back, it ain't the same looking thing. So if the quality and the camera is all over the place these next few streams, my apologies. Also, have no idea how long this last chapter is. Could be this could be
Previously
real
on
short.
Alan
I have
Wake,
no
I wrote a
no
horror
clue.
story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the
Also,
Dark
let me
Presence
turn the
wants me to, the story
gain
I'm
up to
writing won't
normal.
save Alice.
This game is
It's
really
a horror
low.
story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
I see him jump. All right, episode 6.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Can't just close. He ain't got no blinds. He might be a real menace.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
What the hell does that sound? I'm guessing that's some shit in the game. Also, I mean, it's a little late now, but I did want to change the audio up a bit. Have the speech be a little louder than all the other shit. Okay, painkillers. Why was the door open though? Like they could have closed. Whoever was last could have closed that.
The pills worked fast. The prospect
Do you
of
ever
being
notice in
awake
TV and
started to seem
movies
bearable again.
and games, they just be swallowing pills with no water? I be fucking struggling, choking, praying to goddamn near to swallow a pill with water. They be taking a handful of them shits and just gulp. And I never understood how that's
There
humanly
was a message
possible.
waiting for me on the machine.
You have one new
Did he just smack the phone?
Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey,
I don't know. I'm
wakey!
surprised. I know what to expect from this game.
If Alice wasn't too mad to record it, as she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
And we could legit press the touchpad by mistake. We could legit watch some TV real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Dalek Show.
Thank you, everybody. We have.
I'm supposed to just sit here and hold this button like this.
I've been talking with
That's uncomfortable
best-selling
video
author
game.
Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop. Yeah, good read. Go buy it. No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here. Is that wise? No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of
That name
outrage.
sounds familiar.
Why the hell
Unless
did
I'm
you kill
tripping.
Casey? What the hell were you thinking,
I was
man?
kind of tired of
Yeah,
playing this game the
riddance.
past couple days.
No, seriously though, 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was
That
a
was the
gloomy guy.
quickest
Never had
applause
much
I
luck
ever
in
heard
his
on
love
TV.
life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some
That
paparazzi.
stock footage.
Oh,
Ooh.
man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write.
Remind me of
several
like a
books.
school play or something.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the 2 of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for his Sam. There it is. And our musical guest.
Is that Max
Poets of
Payne?
the Fall. Thank you. And good night.
At least I've been funny.
I think that
told
was
myself
Max
I could live
Payne.
with that.
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
Do it
I
now?
didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspin or something?
Took
Are
some
you gonna start
already.
with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to
That's what he wanted to say. I took some already. That camera angle.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence.
What time is it
Now
now?
I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
That sounds nice.
Yeah,
Actually.
you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation.
I'm taking a
Just
long
you
shower.
and
I like
me,
I like a
someplace
hot
quiet.
shower.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry,
He gonna pull the
take a
strap
gun.
on her?
Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Is that a tear or was that a glitch?
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this?
So the
I
clicker
didn't stop
switches
to
the time of
question.
day?
I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed. in daylight.
We could have brought our people with us. It's daytime. This ain't dangerous right
It
now.
was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this. Having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed, there would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Wow, that was a hell of a turn. All I did was I barely touched the analog stick. There's something over here. There ain't nothing over here. The cutscene couldn't just take us there. It couldn't. I know how this game operates by now. Nothing to collect here either. This game has done a lot of questionable things. Not gonna lie to you. And the road is blocked. I presume we could get past it on foot.
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us.
Touched you?
Always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
Better press charges. How does the... Now it's nighttime.
Kill your wife.
That's fucked up. Wait, it's not finished? Ow. Ow. Ow, stop. Yeah. How does the first Alan Wake hold up? I've been thinking about getting it. You know, I have the original and the remake, or well, remaster. A part of me feel like the original might be better. I haven't played it. I haven't played either of them. This is the first one I'm playing. But it's a little cheesy, a little corny, a little odd. I think it might have fit the graphics or the style back then, but with the remaster, they literally, from what I understand, they just put on like cosmetic appearances. I know it's kind of dumb because a remake is just cosmetic pretty much, but it's kind of jarring to me. Like with the cutscenes and stuff like that, it makes me wonder why they didn't just go for a full-on remake. Especially since this didn't come out too long ago. It could have been nice to remake Alan Wake, then Alan Wake 2 come out. I mean, it is interesting, but it is very cheesy. I just want to make sure I get that point across. It is very cheesy. I feel like it'll be more charming if it was, you know, like the original one. Could be wrong. I have no idea. That's just how I feel. Alan Wake 2 plays great and looks really good. That's good. I haven't seen anything about it. Well, I haven't seen any gameplay about it. I saw something about it being a lot like Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here in room number 2.
I like Resident Evil 4 Remake, but I heard people saying they didn't like how it kind of copied it. So I will have to see it for myself. this room too.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
This room a mess. He got flashbangs? Hell yeah. Okay, so we out of here.
Look after yourself,
Why does it sound like the villagers from Resident Evil 4? That doesn't play or feel like Resident Evil 4 remake at all. It's on par graphically, but that's it. Does it play like this, or does it play different than this as well? Sound like that. I heard it. It's smoother, I would say, but like it's still the same thing. Like you hit them with the flashlight, then shoot them, pretty much. The movement isn't this wonky like this. Yeah, I feel like I said, I feel like if this was the original game, it'll be more fitting, I guess. But the fact that it's like kind of cleaned up and just put like new models over the old animations, it just makes it look kind of jarring. The flashlight thing is still a core mechanic. Okay, so they're sticking to their roots. I mean, the cover art looked really cool. It definitely made me interested in the game. I don't know when I would play it or get it, but I do plan on trying it out for sure. They throwing all this shit on my car. Did you stream it, or are you like playing it on your own time? Yeah. Okay. So you're playing on your own time? Sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you gotta do that. But it sounds like you're enjoying it, so I definitely want to see, like, at least check it out before I make any rash decisions. But it does, like I said, the graphics from the little stuff that I've seen look pretty good. You asshole. I might play through it again and stream it. If you do, I'll definitely check it out. That's a bright ass light.
What the hell?
Okay, my health is quite low. He rolled on my toe? Like, what? Are these the enemies I killed with the car? It is. Leave me alone. Okay. For some reason it was 2 of them instead of 3. There's one part specifically that I loved, but I won't spoil it for you. You're making me want to look up some gameplay. You're making me want to look the game up. How long is the game about? Some people think it's funny, but for me, it was the best part of the game so far. Oh, I guess you're still playing it. I have flares, don't I? I do. Does that stop them? I think it does. It does. It's long as hell? Really? At least it feels like it. I mean, at least you're getting your money's worth. There's that.
What the hell?
Stop! I'm on chapter 5 and it feels like I'm maybe close to the end. Damn. I don't know if this is the last chapter or not for this game, but I'm on chapter 6. It took about 6 hours to get here, maybe? So it sounds like the second game is definitely a lot longer. Whoa. I have to wait for a second and I fall. Totally worth the $50 I spent. Oh, it was only 50? I ain't know that. Did he get me out? How did I get out the car? Is it broken? I think it's broken. That's great. That's great. That was worth the flare. 100%.
What the hell?
Okay, what do you want me to do here? Don't want to get hit in the back of the head. So I can't get that page? Okay, that works, I guess. But the paper. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to get it? I could push the car. Okay. Alan got a hell of a walk. Is that not a collectible? What the? You know what? I'm gonna just keep going forward. If I miss the paper at this point, so what? So what? Wait, hold up. There. Alright, this is a bunch of fridges on this bridge. I don't... How did they get to this? I'm gonna throw this now. That was nice. We could breathe again. I had some epic rewards saved up and I brought the cost down a little bit. Nice. I mean, that's what I like about Epic. like the discounts and the coupons you be getting from them. I just don't really like playing games on their like over Steam for sure. Even though they do be holding you down, free games, coupons, all that. It's something just about their service or whatever. It's kind of weird. Feels weird. That boy is strong. The way he was pushing that damn Jeep. The launcher. They I think they know it's not good. That's why they be holding you down with all that stuff. But Steam just they got the formula down. What the hell am I crashing into? Okay. And Modern Games Epic is broken as hell. You know, also, should I go down there? I'm gonna go down there and fight the monster truck. Also, there was multiple times I had games like say I had to reinstall Epic. Like the save data for my games will be gone. And that's the dumbest shit in the world. I don't understand why would it be gone. I gotta play the whole game all over again. Do I like not doing it? Don't hit me. Don't hit me. How fast is he? Okay, maybe he just stuck to the car. Appreciate you. But now my stroke free. Yeah, that's not doing nothing to him. Go ahead and hit you with this light. Goodbye. Why was it so bright? Okay, we got a checkpoint. There's a car on fire in the truck. Why am I even bothering with them? Let's get to this lake. That, and if you move the location of the game files, Epic can't find the data you have. Then you have to restart the game and play it. Yeah, like I said, Epic makes some weird. I mean, the tire really hit me. Their launcher is really not preferred. Let me drive a tow truck. No? Okay. How far am I from this damn lake? Hold up. Can I get that flare? Oh, we got some venom pieces out here. Maybe they want me to use the flare. They don't bother me. Maybe I should have got rid of them. Oh my god. It was plotting. Wait, how is he hitting me? Okay. Okay. All right. Flashbang. I'm guessing in like 6 months Alan Wake 2 will be available on Steam. 6 months. Is the PC version like a big upgrade from the console versions? You getting mad? Got 2 of them down. Not sure. I'll probably look into it. I wouldn't mind getting it for console. If anything, the console version are more optimized, I guess. I mean, most games. I keep hitting this. Most games are mostly made. That's the worst sentence. Most games are optimized for PS5 these days. It's like the primary thing the game developers focus on. But if there's like big, you need to be your PC to play it. My PC is pretty beefy. Had to reduce my resolution to 1080p to get good frames. Yeah, I mean, I expect games going forward to be like really get away from me. Really resource intensive. Aha. That doesn't really surprise me. When I was playing the Tekken 8 beta, it was pretty resource intensive on max settings and stuff like that. We made it out there alive. It just don't stop. Manuscript. A 7900 XT 20 gigabyte OC edition struggle with getting anything above 80 frames per second at native 1440p. God damn. That's like equivalent to a 3090, right? At matched graphics with no ray tracing. What the hell they want you to have? Like, what do they want you to have to play? Like, if you want to do 1440p, 120 frames, I wonder what the recommended hardware would be. $4090 most likely. I believe the 4090. I think the 3090 and 4090 have 20 gigabytes of RAM or VRAM. I have a 3080 Ti. I feel like I could set most games at max settings and have it like at 60 frames a second. But like if I was to do like 4K max settings 120, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it would do all that. The only people I've seen play smoothly with max settings was ray tracing people with 4090s. I mean, I will hope so with how expensive that damn card is. A 7900 XT is comparable to a 3080. I have a 3080 Ti EVGA. I think it's 12 gigabytes of VRAM. I feel like I'm saying it weird. VRAM. AMD sucks at ray tracing though, so I have to live without ray tracing for the most part. I honestly don't use ray tracing that much. I feel like, I mean, in certain games, you can see the difference, of course. I feel like for the most part, I could get along just fine without ray tracing. I care more. Like, I definitely want the game to look good, but I definitely would prefer like a game running at a higher frame rate than if it looked like a little bit better. Some games it can make a big difference. A lot of games you can't really tell. Definitely like I feel like Spider-Man is probably a good example. Like Spider-Man, the ray tracing makes kind of a difference, but you could definitely tell the absolute second you change that frame rate, there's a big difference in how it feels. Even though I am kind of greedy, I do want both. I want to make it look as good as possible and make it run as good as possible, but you gotta have the big bucks for that. You gotta have the big bucks. You want both too? I mean, you know, you want what you want. You want what you want. I'm probably going back to NVIDIA in the future. I was thinking about going to AMD last year. Then what the hell? Dodge. Wait, which one is it? Not that one. That was my last one. Never mind. We got some more. It worked out. I was gonna go to AMD last year, but that's when that new i9 came out, and I was like, damn. Damn. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. That's NVIDIA. You talking about? I'm talking about Intel. I'm stupid. I didn't really look at any AMD graphics cards. Really. Definitely would have been easier to get, I would assume, than a 3080 Ti at the time. How much shotgun? I should have used this. Any more enemies in here? Intel and NVIDIA work great together. Yeah, they do. Definitely do. I got the 13900K i9 CPU, and then I got the 3080 Ti. GPU. What the hell? You just in here chilling on lunch break? Oh, more flare gun ammo and flashbangs. I was trying to get the what you call it, the sniper rifle, but or the hunting rifle, but it shoots pretty slow. I guess I'll stick with the shotgun. AMD CPU plus NVIDIA GPU still good, but you're not getting everything you could be getting. I feel like that's done on purpose because that's like they're like AMD and NVIDIA. But AMD is like the competitor to everybody actually. So it makes sense that it's not gonna work exactly the same as Intel. What exactly do they want? Keep going up. A lot of flare gun stuff they're giving me. What is that? Oh. Where's the enemies? It's a machine. But wait. Cool. You stuck? Works for me. It works for me. Checkpoint. Why is this lake so far? Been headed to this lake for like 40 minutes. I mad this car drift as soon as you touch the the left stick. They really make it work to get to the lake. They could have made this real quick. A cutscene, something. Why she locked onto that? Just, I'm guessing that's handgun ammo too.
When I told Barry my plan back
I guess
in
she
the
made it.
room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Word. That's why we like traveled 4 years to get here. So far in the second game, you can't drive any vehicles? Really? So walking through the woods, that shit feels like what you're doing, what you're going through right now. So I guess there's a lot of thinking time to have in that game. I mean, you definitely was walking at first in this game, and then I know it. It just threw like cars at you. It's like, oh, that's nice. He gonna push this shit by himself? Alan is real strong. All right. We got 7 flare gun ammo. They're being quite nice. It's gonna be some shit coming up. I guarantee it. He's gonna be the next member of Avengers. I mean, you could crush that because you ain't hear everybody coming back now. Robert Downey Jr. and everybody, like they're coming back in the next phase of Avengers. So all them new folks probably gonna kick the curve. Not bringing in enough money. Yeah, I'm being dead serious. The next phase of Marvel, they going back. That's the door right there. They going back to the original people. So Robert Downey Jr. coming back. I believe Chris Evans coming back. People aren't happy with Marvel right now. So they're like, you know what? Bring the OGs back. I dodged. That is crazy. Yeah, hold that. Get away from me. You know what? Here. Hold that too. He's still alive. Chainsaw dudes are never a joke. No matter what game it is, if it's a chainsaw dude, you know they ain't playing no games. Shotgun. Marvel knew they fucked up by ending with Endgame. And here's the thing. Endgame is one of my favorite movies of all time. And I don't mean just like Marvel. I mean like in general, like movies. Endgame is one of my favorite movies of all time. I thought that shit was incredible. And I feel like they went so hard with Endgame that nothing else lived up to it. And then they also got really cheap and the writer's strike and all this other shit. A lot of shit happened after that level of greatness that just made them plummet. Then there's the TV shows. And then there was Thor, they just like a lot of bad CGI, there was a lot of weird shit they did. New movies and shows they made recently are hot garbage. I actually did like WandaVision and I like Loki. Wow. My batteries. You know what? Just go ahead and hold that. He survived. Damn. Shoot! Somebody else here? Ooh, he really tried to catch me. Do that again. Both of them is still kicking. No? No death? Okay, we got one. Okay, we got both of them. Yeah, a little nervous. I should have used the flare gun. And this light. Definitely should have used this light. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. The new Marvel show has been, I think I read that. The new movies and shows they made recently are high garbage. I think I read that too. Everything in game and prior are great. I love them. I like most of the stuff. Like pre-phase, what are we in? Phase 5? Phase 5, I think, is what we're in right now. Phase 4 was incredible. I actually thought Thor 1 and 2 was pretty boring. I actually thought those movies were really boring, especially Thor 1. Thor 3, which people didn't like, I actually loved because that movie's really fun. I think everything else was pretty good. Yeah, everything else was really good. Loki and WandaVision. Loki, I like Loki and WandaVision. That's why Doctor Strange 2 was really disappointing. Because I feel like they kind of just ruined Scarlet Witch, but whatever. Whatever. I will say I never got on board with Guardians of the Galaxy. That's insane. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. I used to put that on every single night to fall asleep to it. That Endgame and Infinity War, I used to put on in rotation. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. Like having like old school music in space, to me is genius. Genius. I know a lot of people for some reason didn't like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I love them. I really loved them. First Doctor Strange, I thought was good. Second one was lame. The second one could have. I mean, I feel like they just went about it all wrong. Like that movie could have been like damn near peak Marvel. Like the amount of stuff, like and the expectations that people had for it had me. Like the fact there was like, oh, X-Men coming back, Tobey Maguire coming back, Daredevil. Well, I think Daredevil might have been. No, Daredevil wasn't in there. There was so much shit people were saying was gonna happen that never happened. I'm like, why didn't this shit happen? Was the X-Men? I mean, they showed Professor X and they had a little cartoon theme song come on. I was hype as fuck when I heard that. But then Wanda killed everybody. Oh, and Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic was pretty dope. But then he died. But I'm pretty sure he's coming back. There was just a lot of weird shit that happened. Wanda, I mean, there's a lot of shit that ain't happened. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was really good. Guardians 3 was really good. I didn't like the after credit scene, like the new Guardians that they left off with. I don't know who the hell want to see that, but Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was really good. The birds. Shot. What? I should probably hold on to this if they're gonna be throwing birds at me. I guess we got off here. I did love that Daredevil with Peter Lorre and No Way Home. Yeah, that was really good. And the fact they brought the dude in from the show. Yeah, I mean, he was also in She-Hulk. Yeah, I believe they keeping him as Daredevil. even though they scrapped his show, which is crazy. She-Hulk was She-Hulk was, oh my god. Bro, oh my god. I watched it, but I was like, please get cool. There's Hulk, there's Abomination. They could have did so much cool shit. Twerks ended the show single-handedly. There was a lot of shit in that show that ended it. There was a lot of shit, especially at the end, where they got like real meta. What's his name, Dave? Or was it some shit? But it was like a robot or AI that's like writing the scenes for them, and it ruined like the final fight of the show, and it just like skipped forward. I'm like, damn, I can't even get like a cool big monster fight out of this. I didn't understand it. I did not understand it. And then out of nowhere, Hulk had a son. Like what? Like if they're gonna do the Planet Hulk story, they could have did a cool Planet Hulk story. I just didn't understand. I did not understand the decisions. I didn't even get a big monster fight. That like everything they set up. They didn't do nothing with. She-Hulk literally gave us nothing to look forward to. I mean, like I said, the only thing they did at the end was show that Hulk had a son. But, you know, whatever. Whatever. I don't even know. I mean, I don't know what they plan to do with her going forward. I have no idea what they plan to do with her at all. A live action Planet Hulk would have been sick. That shit would have been, and like, that shit would have been godly. The animated movie was awesome. I thought I liked the animated movie. I actually had it on DVD back then. And even that movie didn't really, like, damn it, like, the hell? Even the movie, I mean, yeah, the movie didn't even really get everything that the comic had, because the comic was just so insane that they should have made that movie into 2 parts. The first one when he was on Planet Hulk and then he was like living his life and adjusting, and the second one when he goes back to Earth and he put everybody through it when he became world breaker Hulk, planet breaker Hulk or whatever. Hulk was not playing. Hot flare gun OP. Checkpoint. Hulkmania. I honestly, I think they had 2 chances to do Planet Hulk. Actually, the first one was in Thor Ragnarok. That was literally the time to do it. And then in She-Hulk, they could have like made another reason to do Planet Hulk, but they ain't do it. They did not do it. Well, they don't have everybody to do it. Honestly, Ragnarok is my favorite Thor movie. Same. It's not even close. It's not even close. Thor Ragnarok is better than the first 2 movies. And I really, really wanted to like the fourth movie, but they ruined Gore the God Butcher. They could have made Gore the God Butcher 2% as cool as the comics, and that would have been one of the greatest movies ever. You saw it in 3D. It was insane. I actually didn't see Thor 3 in theaters, and that hurt my heart. Because I'm like, I ain't like the first few. And I like Thor. I'm like, I ain't like the first couple movies. Then I seen it at home. I was like, this shit was incredible. This was the best one yet. And I didn't see this one. What? Oh, it's one of these dudes. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting. No! Stop, you dickhead. Yeah. Take that. This music real ominous. I hate you. I hate you. Alright, let's try this again. No, you have fun with that. Keep him busy while I start this up. You got light, baby. I guess they retreated. We pretty well stocked. If you die in Alan Wake 2, you have to repeat whole sections of shit over, just like in this one. Very scarce autosave points. Damn. So do you still autosave or get checkpoints when you reach light points, or is it like different? I didn't even see him. I think I missed the last bullet. Ooh. It's a big knife you got there. Oh, it's that guy. Wow. That's cool. There are save areas when you reach light points, but they're very spread out. Higher difficulty then. I mean, there's some sections in this game that's annoying, but this game is, for the most part, pretty easy. Once you put it in your head that you don't need to save your resources, because at the end of the chapter you're gonna lose everything anyway. It isn't really all that difficult. So I guess maybe in the second game they realized, let's just kick the shit up a notch. Why not? Like right now, I could just use my flares on my flare gun and just take them out. Dropping bolts. Jump up, please. Holy shit. I'm trying to get this collectible. It's gonna get me killed. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. What the hell? The jumping in this game is awful. That's another thing. The jumping in this game, I cannot stress enough, is some of the worst shit I've ever seen. Why did I bother doing that? Is there a reason? Okay, there's some shit in the truck. There was no reason to do that. There's no jumping in it? Maybe they realized they can't figure out how to make the character jump, because jumping in this game is some of the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. Hold that. Oh no. Okay. Okay, let's not go to the useless area. They also skimp on resources, and a number of them in a stack. You can hold max out between a stack of 2 to 4. Damn. Definitely do sound like it's more difficult. Where am I going? I was going backwards. I just wasted resources. Whoa, why are y'all still alive? What? No. Okay. I think the only thing is you can't hold a lot of are bullets and a stack of batteries that is limited to 5? You can only hold 5 batteries. The max you can hold in this one is 20. Or was persistent. The hell? We did it. 20. I never run out if they allow us to hold that many. They trust me. You don't. In this game, you do not run out of batteries. I never worried about batteries once. Yet again, I think that's why they might have did that, because I will literally be at 20 the whole time. Maybe I might need one battery here or there, but I don't even need. I'm like one away from being maxed out.
Oh crap.
You throwing it right at me? So every time it landed, they activated slow motion. Holy shit, bro. The light was right there. Also, that slow-mo thing that they do to show you an enemy is incoming, they don't do that at all in the second game. I wonder if they like taking out things they felt was unnecessary from the first game. Okay, it kind of sound like they're like, yeah, you know, let's switch that up. Because everything you're saying sounds like, you know, there's things I'm like, I wonder why they give you this much, or I wonder why this way, or why, I wonder why the jumping is so bad. And it's like they kind of took all that away in the sequel. What the hell hit me? What is hitting me? Get to the light. Oh, was it the stuff on the floor? I didn't even see that. Seems like they changed everything after watching you play this one. Seems that way. Yeah, I definitely do want to look look at the game, see how it is. I'm maxed out on flare gun ammo. I should have been using that. The darkness, where's her face? I knew there'd be something over here. If you like this one, you'll love the second one. It's way more survival horror. This game don't feel that scary. I will say that. Like this one, it seemed more like a dark adventure. I guess back then, like during the 360 era, it might have been, you know, a little scary. But now it just seemed like nothing too survival, because it's not hard to survive for the most part. Yeah, I'm gonna check out the second game. I'm gonna look at it after this, after I finish playing this.
I needed to get the generator running.
Would that be said generator? Indeed it is. Those enemies? Indeed it was. I didn't know what they're doing. See, they give you so much stuff. You really don't gotta worry about running out. The chainsaw ones are real strong. Oh yeah, and your battery recharges by itself by itself if you don't do nothing. So you literally don't have to change it. You just watch it rebuild. Okay. I don't need these batteries. I don't need that ammo. I'm doing okay. Damn, wasted a bullet. It's taking its time. Oh no. Let me out. We gotta do this again. Okay. We got it this time. We got it this time. More flak and ammo.
now.
Make me. That's the wrong gun. There you go. Did he vanish because I got rid of the items, the objects? I think I could jump over that.
Alice never loved you.
Why do they keep showing that same image over and over? Can I jump in? You finally gonna fight the dark tornado thing? Should have used an object. That would have been the smart thing to do. An object? I don't know how to talk at Nate. I don't know how to talk at Nate. Still ain't do it.
You will fail. It's all in your head.
That was pretty loud. The audio mixing in this game is something else. Okay, I guess now I don't gotta turn it down because now the volume gonna be at fucking 2 or something. Gonna be whispering. Can I jump in the water again? Why he put his leg out like that?
Hell!
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
How's she gonna do that in the bed?
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, honey, you're still one foot in a dream. You're not making any sense. Come back to bed.
No. The hell?
Alan, you're scaring me now.
You the one teleporting.
Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman?
Can I walk over here? No.
I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best work.
You just literally walked around her.
Come back to bed. We'll talk more about it in the morning.
What the fuck?
Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
So she ain't gonna fight? Okay. Get my clicker back. Would have been cooler if he jumped in like it was Assassin's Creed. He could have did it with a little more finesse, a little style.
You must find your way to the cabin.
He did it real goofy.
It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light.
This sounds suspiciously like Kingdom Hearts.
Don't mind him. He's Mr. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
He looks a little devious if you ask me.
Use the clicker.
If I could see a Big Daddy. He do look like he came straight out of BioShock. Which I haven't played, by the way. Well, I played BioShock Infinite, but not the first two. So we out here deleting words. The thermos. Appreciate that bird. Barrel, phone, shopping cart, crate, bird, path, telephone pole. Oh shit! It's Scratch. I guess he's. I'm guessing he's in the second game as well.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself.
What's in the shoebox?
All you do
Is it
push
shoes?
yourself to work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I know.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop. Put the light back on.
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
You're not my Barbara.
Tom, let me be. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you reach your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
Heart is filled with darkness. Cut it out. I'll take you back to the depths you came from.
He is, but I haven't met him. Just heard about him.
Darkness.
I guess
Get away from me, you hag. Where am
maybe
I? Let me go.
this game ends on a cliffhanger.
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I wanted him to write. Now it's too late. It's his fault. You'll stay here forever.
I don't like that the game wants you to just stand still and listen to a whole bunch of dialogue. It's just weird.
Now you will never get her back.
Who's it, Satan?
I am much older than you.
I could tell.
Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
Did he just click inside that old woman? Click the fuck out of her. There's a lot of
I could feel Alice's presence close by.
there's a lot of jokes that could be made. There's a
I
lot.
understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
So why couldn't our friends been with us on this journey? Just abandon them for no reason.
Oh no!
Going back at the beginning. Wait, did he rewrite the story? Wait, did time go back to... I don't... What is going on? I'm guessing he was finding different ways to write the story for her to come back. That's what it seemed like was going on. How long she could hold her breath? Yeah, she was in that freezing cold water. Now she out in the freezing cold. I don't know what's happening. From what I understand, the pages he write for the story that you play through are technically events in a sort of past, even though we play them like it's currently happening. That's kind of confusing.
It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
I mean, I didn't listen to the notes, like the manuscripts I got. I didn't listen to them. I meant to do that. So, you know, that probably would have provided a lot of context to what's going on. I think I kind of said how I felt about this game already. It's very corny, very cheesy. I felt like the animations work with the original models, so maybe the original come across more natural than the remaster. But there's certain things in the remaster that look really good, like the smoke from the flares and stuff. I think that looks really good. Like visually, obviously. Story's kind of what okay, let's sit. I mean, we didn't listen to the manuscript, so we don't got the full basis of it. Well, I don't. Glad you got to see the ending. Well, I guess I wonder how separate Alan Wake 2 is from 1. I guess maybe it gives you more context. So now when you're playing through the second game, I'm happy you came through and all that. So boom. From what I gathered from this story, Alan, he was popping with on the author. The name Arthur and the title Author messes me up. But he was a dope author, right? He'd get mad money. He had like a rich mansion. He had a rich apartment building, a condo in Manhattan. We know he got money. We seen it. At some point, he got writer's block. He can't write no new book. Everybody trying to convince him to write this book. Be like, you know what? I need a little breaky break. Let's take a little vacation. Him and his wife take a vacation. But then his wife set him up like, yo, I got you this dope ass typewriter so you can start doing some work. You're like, what the fuck you mean do some work? I came here on vacation. And she's like, you need to stop being a little bitch and write this book. And then you're like, you know what? I ain't trying to hear this right now. So now everybody in town know who he is because he, like I said, he popping. All right, he got money. His name was all over the place. You see the interview with the subpar acting, like my subpar grammar. Everybody trying to gaslight this man to write when he don't want to write. I mean, I don't know what his bank account looking like. I don't know what he got coming up, but he don't feel like writing right now. I don't know what his wife does. His manager seemed like he holding him down. Didn't even show what happened to him and the sheriff. More on that later. So then this creepy ass old lady, right? Talking about, I got your keys. So then he be like, all right, cool, whatever. And I, got the keys. Oh shit! They went to the wrong place. I'm stupid. But why would Alan think this old lady got the keys? And why would his wife think she was going to get the keys? Because when Alan got the keys from the old lady, he went outside the restaurant. She pulled up and they left. Then the dude, whoever the wife went to, was like, she forgot her keys. Why would both of them get Why would both of them get keys from two different people? That don't add up. Anyway, so I guess the old lady set them up. She laid a little trap. Then they fell into the trap. Nice. We got distracted by the nice views and all that. Then we found out the wife's fear of darkness, which I would not sure why her fear would come into our story. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would my wife, unless he just pulling inspiration from different places, and the darkness setting is viewing the world through his wife's eyes. I feel it was deep, so I'm gonna go with that. So I'm guessing the darkness perception is through his wife's eyes, right? And he sees himself as like a beacon of light or something like that. And he's navigating through this world that he wrote to find a way, from what I believe, to bring his wife back. But the way he did it wasn't correct in his first attempt. So now we was like journeying through the correct attempt to bring her back, which I think is what happened, since she popped out the water and sat down in the cold instead of going up the hill to the what you call it, the house, whatever, a cabin. But I'm assuming Alan isn't there because she was calling for Alan. Granted, she should have walked her ass up, but maybe Alan, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm assuming they're not together because of I'm assuming symbolism that Alan probably like wrote her way back into the world, but maybe at a trade, at a cost. I don't know. Maybe they're in two different worlds. I really don't know. It's kind of weird that his manager slash friend and the sheriff kind of just got taken out the story just because. Not sure what that was about. I'm pretty sure the notes or whatever provide more context to what's going on. But that's all I got. Yes, that's about. Oh yeah, the clicker. Oh yeah, no, we missed something. There was the old lady that was in the restaurant that we met at that place where we got the clicker, and she was talking about some other dude who stories were like real too. So maybe that was the BioShock dude, and he was like giving us little guidances, like he was the light, that ball of light and stuff that was guiding us and gave us the clicker. Maybe he's in the second game. I feel like this, I can't really say that they left stuff out because I didn't hear the notes. Maybe the notes literally answer everything I'm talking about. I really have no clue. Looks like I'm gonna have to play this to find out the rest of the story. That's your best bet, because the first 2 nights I played this, I was legit like really tired. Like I was just trying my best to stay up. So probably not the most reliable person to find out the whole story from, even though I am curious now. I found 76 out of 106 manuscripts. I didn't even find all the coffee thermoses. That's impossible. And you are supposed to knock over those can pyramids. I didn't even find all the chests. I didn't find all the TV shows. I didn't find all the signs. Alarm clocks, cardboard standees, Night Spring video games. I didn't even know those. I didn't even see those. So you really can't. Oh, you can listen to the manuscripts. Huh. I missed one. I missed multiple. Manuscripts in the second game, they're working really well. The main ones you hear whether you want to or not. That's good that they force you to listen to it, because I think I played one manuscript, and I was impressed that he actually reads it, like the whole thing, and I never listened to it again. Probably shouldn't have done that, but it is what it is. But they do it in a great way so you don't miss out on story. Yeah, it sounds like Alan Wake 2. They tightened everything up. That's what it sounds like. They're all like their own cutscene. I guess that could also make the game feel longer too, if that's the case.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer.
It's pretty
His
cool
hand
that
shook and his throat felt tight and
like
dry.
the story
Grinding
he's
his teeth,
writing,
He tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred.
you could literally just
Nightingale
like
would have to settle for an arrest.
find it and read it. Maybe at the end. We missed the last one. I think the one, yeah. The ones with the logo, you could only get it in nightmare difficulty. So they locked the full story behind the hardest difficulty. Cause I think I got all the notes that you possibly can in normal mode, but these missing ones are literally only available in nightmare mode.
In the end, Barry wasn't going to shoot Sarah. They both knew that. Once she had no chance of catching up to Wake, Barry gave up the gun and sat down on the floor, shielding his face from the merciless glare of the well-lit room. "I don't think I'm ever going to see him again," he said in a weak voice. Sarah didn't have it in her to be mad at him. Besides, he was probably right.
That sounds really, really random. Well, Alan Wake was an interesting game. Can't believe I put it off for so many years. I really wanted this game when it first came out. It's just one of those games I just never ended up getting, and then ironically, I got it for free on Xbox, and then I never played it, and then I got the remastered free on PlayStation, and I was like, which one do I want to play? And I was like, let me try the remastered one. It was alright. The story was fine. Like I said, with the main scripts and all that, I'm sure it's much more fleshed out. It's literally a game about a writer, so you know, I'll take the L on that one. Gameplay wise, that shit a little weak. Like the jumping and like the certain mechanics I wasn't really feeling. Other ones was, you know, it felt kind of satisfactory, like the flashbangs and different things like that. Pretty satisfying. The mobility, and he moves kind of quick, but I be getting pieced up by the enemies. I just straight up get jumped, and it's like, damn. Sometimes they just get you, and that's it.